Hey guys, it's your boy Andreas back with another video. I know you haven't seen one of these videos in a bit. I've been trying my hand at some other content. Here I am, I'm back. Yay. Today I'm going to be talking on a topic which has hit social media by storm. I feel like I'm a little bit late as well, but I don't care. Today's video is about 100 men versus one gorilla. Everybody and their mum has been talking about this, and I feel like a lot of you guys are wrong. So in my opinion, this is my opinion by the way, I honestly think 100 men could beat a gorilla. Now hear me out, guys. A human versus a gorilla. Let's be honest, the raw power of one gorilla versus one man is done, it's dusted, you're losing. But 100 men? That's a lot of men, you know, that's a lot of manpower. Why are guys underestimating the power of 100 combined men? That's a lot of strength, that's a lot of force. That's even like a lot of thought processes put together, do you know what I mean? I understand the gorilla's strong, I also understand the gorilla's smart, but bro, I honestly think 100 men would just overwhelm the gorilla. The gorilla's kind of a short king anyways. I think genuinely, like, if this is going to happen, the recruitment process needs to be extremely stringent for the men, top tier. You need to get the right men for the job. The same way you wouldn't recruit a carpenter as a financial analyst. Makes no sense. You gotta recruit the correct men for the job. Now, combining 100 men, is this to say that 100 randomly selected men couldn't do it? Yeah, probably not, mate. But if the correct men are selected, come on now. Should be light work. With the selection process as well, everybody is going to play a role. Imagine selecting a Khabib, imagine selecting Mark Henry, imagine selecting Shaquille O'Neal to go and represent us on the front line. Even like the tall brother, my man from Game of Thrones and that, I don't know his name, Bjorn, I think so. Now moving on from there, I feel like once you have selected the correct individuals for this job, you need to outline a strategy. I'll be real, I'm thinking you get your big boys at the front. You get the big boys at the front, you know what I mean? Let the gorilla expose energy onto the bigger boys. These guys may not be the fastest, you know, but they can handle the works that the gorilla is gonna dish out. The strategy would be quite simple. Surround the gorilla. Everybody just needs to run at it. You go for the eyes of the gorilla, make the gorilla blind, kick the gorilla in his. This is a game of chess. This is warfare. You need to come prepared. You need to come correct. You think by like 50 men, the gorilla won't be tired? Look at boxing, bro, yeah? And I hear it, that's 2 men. But do you know how tiring that is? Some men are gassed out by like the 6th round. Now imagine 100 men. I don't feel like people can fathom how many men 100 men is. And don't get me wrong, like, look, I understand there's going to be casualties in this. I understand that some men are going to have to be sacrificed for the cause. Not me though. This is like army enlistment. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to them guys that will be fighting this. But yes, there'll be casualties. Some of the men on the front line are definitely gonna get wiped out. One swift hook is done. But you know, like number 68 might catch it by surprise, you know what I mean? To a certain degree, like strategy wise, you can even get the gorilla to chase a man, you know what I mean? Use a man as bait. Get the gorilla to waste the stamina. I also know that gorillas are pretty fast, so that guy is definitely gonna die. But it's for a good cause. I think in terms of underestimating men, I think we need to stop this. I think as a society, you know, we don't give ourselves enough credit. I've seen experts say that we can take down a gorilla with like 20 men, and that's the experts. I'm actually intrigued like to know what a hook from Deontay Wilder would do to a gorilla. With all this talk, I'm saying we put this to the test. I'm actually saying we go back and do it Coliseum style, just round up 100 folks. I'm saying we get that man from prison that have done some crazy crimes and let them fight a gorilla. But yeah, man, I thought I'd just throw in my little take on this topic. I think it is genuinely simple enough. My opinion, I think the men would come out victorious. 100 men. I think we're taking at least 50 casualties though, I'll be honest with you. I think at least 50 men are dying. But in the end, hey, humans on top. Woo! But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Sprinkling in some different styles of videos here and there. Let me know what you guys have been thinking so far. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for all the support recently. I hope you enjoyed this video. New videos out every Wednesday and Saturday. Peace. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to see as well. Thanks.